So now we should go ahead and explore this Great Cot Falls region, which we've done some already because we went down here. So I'm not sure how much else there is for us to do in this lower area, but I'll skip travel back. Ooh, actually no, do we need to explore this area? I don't think we do actually. So let's skip travel back to the Mima Gate. There's a point of interest over there, up to the north. So let's go see what that is. And whilst I've remembered, Mio has actually max ranked the Guardian Commander as well. So, what do I want you to do? The only defensive role you've not played as is Lanz's, but you've kind of played as a bit of everything, really. You were close to max ranking the Medic Gunner. Maybe I should just have you max rank that for the sake of getting Ether Cannon. We don't really use Ether Cannon, do we? You're our only defender in the party, actually, so why don't I make you... I'll just make you the Heavy Guard.
I'll keep us safe from harm.
I don't know if this is the best class for Mio to be, but I'm just going to do that for the time being. So I got Bull Rush, Crash Out, Uppercut Slash is fine. And we will go with... probably Violent Flurry. Okay, and it looks like you've also not got a second accessory equipped on this. So I want to boost your... oh, agility, actually, is quite interesting. Okay, and another gem you can equip. Let's go for Double Strike and Short Attack Interval. I don't think we really need the Ironclad right now. So down here, there's a ledge there that has a husk on it. I guess we never went down here, because this is when that weird boss fight was with that dragon, so that's probably why I forgot about this. Okay. So let's see if I can jump onto here. There we are. Right, we should be able to drop off and then just grab it before the bottom, and we won't take any fall damage then. Alrighty, so there's a husk and a point of interest. Let's start with the husk first. I'm not sure what that is. A little bit of a wreckage there, it looks like.
We can't leave it like this.
Okay.
Using that device should allow us to proceed.
Okay, and what is this? Another ladder device?
That goes there.
Looks like it.
Okay.
Nice, so that actually gives us a nice little way from Colony Lambda in order... away from Colony Lambda to get back up here. Because that's right over there. Okay, so that's all for down there. I think we've pretty much explored the entirety of this lower level. Maybe not this, but I don't think there's anything there. Is there anything up here for us? No, we've explored all of that. So the next area we would explore, I guess, is the middle layer. There was a level 30 something, I don't know. There was a unique monster over there, I seem to remember. So I'm going to run back across this way and see if we can take that monster down. Oh, there's quest icons here. What? What are these for? Oh, right. This is for some other quests that we had, that we need to complete along the way. Yeah, I forgot about those. Well, that's fine. We've made a bit of progress towards that.
Hey, this one means business.
Right over here, we've got Soaring Virion. Alrighty. Level 36, so this won't be a super easy fight. It's guarding a shiny item as well. Let's go for the side attack right here. So we should easily win this fight, but don't let down your guard when fighting unique monsters. We have done quite a bit of damage though, actually. Let's go for Unison Strike. Maybe I should have gone for Glorious Wing as well. Area Heal. Daze. Lands went down, actually. That's kind of bad. You can go with Demolition and Demise Thrust. Oh, I should really have you get Tyon up. I know Issa can do it, but I should probably go and help. Okay, that's fine. Let's have you guys go into your Ouroboros, because you're both on low health. Go for some debuffs and probably Atomize as well. Nice. Lance is getting very low on health, and it's unfortunate we've taken both our healers. I guess we'll go with Spirit Raven first, actually. See if that gets a little heal. Not really. Alright, they're going to go to the Ouroboros for that reason as well. So you guys can... Ray of Punishment. Alrighty, that was a bit tougher than I expected, but wasn't a problem. Oh, there's one over here as well. There is one of these shards, and there's a husk as well. Looks like he's made a little nest, actually.
This has got to be worth a bunch.
An odd pointy shard.
The sky's getting a little dark.
Righty. That's colony 30 affinity. That's a bit strange. Oh, maybe that's because it's a Keves. Keves. Oh, I hadn't even thought about that. It's not just with the closest colony. It's with the closest colony that the soldier matches. I hadn't even considered that until now. Okay. There's a point of interest over here. There's also somewhere over there, maybe, or maybe a bit lower. Let's see. Is this point of interest up there? Or is it... Oh, it's lower, maybe, actually. Maybe we need to drop down here a bit? Oh, why not? I think we can do this. Ooh, there's a little waterfall down there. Oh, right, this isn't water. This is just a floor. Well, now that I've respawned, we can actually collect more of this item, which I'm guessing will solve that quest, so we can go back and do that later. I also saw on the map there was a husk over here on this island.
Such is the officer's duty.
Alrighty. Now, in order to get back down to this area I was looking at, so this is the upper layer, we're going to kind of have to go back down to this lower layer, so it might be better actually if we skip travel back to the entrance to Colony Lambda and run over from that way. So I guess when I said there was nothing down here, what I really meant was that there's a couple of things down here that we should probably look at. There's an ether channel over there, but that's not what we were after. We were after a point of interest, which does appear to be on our current level. Here we go, okay. There's a little cave hidden in here. I didn't see that at all. Alrighty, that's done. If we go in here... What is in here? This little cave. It's very, very small. A bunch of mushrooms. Dainty shroom. That's a bit weird. Well, this might be needed for a quest later down the line. Okay, I guess we don't need to run back. We can just skip travel again. So we've done the whole lower area now. I guess apart from this bit. The middle area... is there anything up here? Maybe... Let me just go and have a look at that bit then. There's a container right here, so we might as well open this. Okay. And then this is all just waterfall, isn't it? We might as well just explore this to confirm the waterfall. I guess we never went up to the top layer of the waterfall, because we went around to the Mac the Wildwood, actually. Okay. So, from here, where did we go? We went across here. We went straight across here. And then this was the quest before. And that's the Mac the Wildwood. So actually, if we go back to this unique monster grave, we can go ahead and explore the top area of the falls, which we've not explored it at all. We've not even seen this area to any extent. Up here, I believe is the way to get up. Yeah, this looks alright. There's some ivy there, which is how we get up in the first place. So I guess we never discovered the top level at all. Right, so up here, what way did we go before? We came over here. I see, okay. So if we just climb up to the top of here... Ah, yeah, this is the Titan Rock, which is a bit strange. And then we just went over that direction. So, yes, because I was interested by these buildings. So maybe we should head over to the left, actually. Okay. Let's walk over here. What is that? Is that a Pharaonis Hulk? Oh, it might be, actually. Oh, that's quite weird. Does that mean there was a Pharaonis over here? A colony over here? Okay. Ether channel over there. We can't get that because we have 99 ether cylinders. That's definitely a Pharaonis Hulk. That looks like something we can do then. Okay. Just waiting for the quest to activate. Then we're probably going to have to take out a bunch of enemies. Here we go. The Cascade Hulk. 14 monsters to defeat. That's quite a lot. Oh, we got to defeat all of these ones. Alright, I'll be back.
I don't want to do this.
Alrighty, all of them taken care of, so we can head up here. How many ether cylinders is it going to cost?
Hey, can I get a hand here?
Oh, we got to open the hatch first. That means we can start getting some of those other ether channels as well. Okay, and... 15, okay. For Honest Hulk rebooted. Alrighty, that's the fourth one of those we found, I think. That quest is complete, and that will probably open a couple of things here. Righty. Hop down here and we'll get the new rest spot. Okay.
Anything
Got
to
these
help
two
out?
containers, and we got the fabricator, of course.
Something so valuable here.
Here's hoping for something special.
Okay, might be some info over there. Is some info over there. Okay, let's grab that real quick. Is ether cylinder topped up? Meh, not quite. We'll enter Orion tunnels to swipe teensy bit of ether. Back in not long, okay? Not on Levnesses. Okay. Sounds like a little quick discussion. We'll do that in a second. Gotta use this first, of course. Gotta grab a ton of items. Poof. Come to me. Thank you. Okay, we have a Groro. What this? No window shopping. Do you know Shilshil? Shilshil not like hard work, so send human to Agroro. Take this and bye-bye. Red Nopon Pebble. Okay, thank you. At least they're not Papana. Papana think he too clever by half. Anyway, if friend is not customer, then kindly make like tree and get out. Like tree,
Don't you want
what?
more names?
Okay, we got new dialogue as well. Did friends clear out monsters haunting smelly old Feronis? Yeah, that was us. What of it? Agrora only want to offer thanks. Perhaps some non-pons not so bad after all. Thank you, buddy. Okay. And we got that little piece of info. We got a bunch of tasty
Better
sausages.
make
That's
sure
quite
we're
nice.
well rested.
Righty. Nopon Levnesses.
Could you all come round for a second?
Riku, I've been thinking. The Nopon caravans, they move around on Levnesses, correct? Correct. What of? I just realised, regular Levnesses cannot normally operate too far from their home colony due to ether cylinder limitations. So how is it that the caravans get around everywhere? Reason is simple, caravan Levnesses small and lightweight. Also, not loaded up with weaponry and fundamentally not expected to fight. That why ether consumption much lower. I see. Yes, that makes sense. That explains how they're able to operate over long distances. In other words, very green energy. Huh? How can energy be inexperienced? It just means power consumption is low. Understood. Thank you for explaining, Riku. It's been a good learning experience. Short little conversation, but 100 gold bonus XP is fine by me.
Where to from here?
Okay, so this was all part of exploring this upper area. Let's go around this direction, just check there's nothing hiding over here. Right, so it looks like there's actually a layer of the waterfalls below here. So this is actually... Okay, so if we jump down here... This is actually a separate layer to where we were a minute ago. So unique monster here.
Someone's got character.
Level 31, the Frolicking Parker. Alrighty.
All set and ready to tumble.
Should be able to go for the back attack straight away here if we just get behind it and doesn't turn around. Go for it. Alrighty, and that had a lot less damage than I expected. Well, let's go for the front attack now. And go for demolition as well. Down he goes.
Great. We all worked hard for that.
Alright, now, we were exploring this area. It looks like there might be something over there. There's a torch there, which... I mean, there's a cave? I guess we've not found anything on the map in this direction, so there could very well be a cave here. In fact, there's a husk back there, so there must be a cave over here, I guess. Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting us to find anything like this over here. It might just be a small little cave, but that's fine. Okay, it's pretty narrow.
This is our first time here, isn't it?
The Kote O Trick Ruins, okay. Ah, one of these trick locks.
I better send them off.
Right, so if we use this, I need to remember how these work. We need to get the orange rings onto the green ones, yes? Why are there 3 of them? Oh, I see, okay. So in that case, we need to get 2 of these... How do we do this? Okay. We're gonna need to get... What am I doing, even?
Sundown. Beware of enemy attack.
Okay, no, so we need to get, say, one of these around here. If I move that one to around there, and then if I can get... put that there, twist that around, and then these, the two on the right are now opposite, and they can go up and down like that. Nice. Alrighty. Through here. Another unique monster, Phantasmagorical Wrist. Let's go straight for the body double and get some debuffs. Toxic Gas, that doesn't sound very good. In fact, we're getting a lot of damage on Noah right here, which doesn't make sense because he's the attacker. We'll go ahead and just use the attacks, and then we'll swap to Senna. Senna's fine. Let's go to Noah. What are you doing? Why do you have the aggro, Noah? Can we move back a bit, maybe? That's not what I meant to do. I've just... I can't seem to aggro the enemy anymore, which is interesting. So, are you going to turn around? Interesting. Okay. Well, let's just try this again then. It's regained all the health it lost, but we've regained all our arts, I guess. Let's just go for Noah this time. Let's go and get the Unison Strike off straight. Power Charge first, actually. Get that off first. Another one taken care of. So, there's an ether. There's a bunch of ether channels right here, actually. And a container, okay. I guess those only appear after we take down the unique monster. Well, we might need to use all of these ether channels if we get to the max. I'll certainly take as many as we can. Yeah, looks like they're giving us a lot each. So we can probably take one more, but not the other. Oh, there's a shiny item up here as well. Can we jump up to this? How do we get this? I guess we just jump up the side somehow.
This should prove useful.
There we go. Odd ring-like shard. Open this. Alrighty. Let's get one more of these ether channels, but I'm probably going to leave the other one just because it's optimal. Yeah, might as well. Okay. Righty. So with that,
Looks like there's still ground to cover.
there is still a lot of ground to cover. So we took out this unique monster, which gives us a skip travel point. So I guess next we'll just see if there's anything else on this upper side. So over this end, there is a container up on this rock formation. So let's go and grab that. And this is right above this area. I believe we have the supply drop down there, I seem to recall. Okay. And then over this way, there is another container on top of that rock. We need to go to that little island in the middle and get on the ivy, I think. Yeah, looks like it. And that's the last bit we need to explore in this northern part of the falls. And then we can continue from that top layer, I believe. Some weird sort of light arches up there. I saw that. You can actually see the top of Sword March over there as well.
What you got for me?
Alrighty, that does that. So let's take a little look at the map quickly. So that doesn't really count. That doesn't really count. Unless there's a container up there, I guess. But we'll find out in a minute, I suppose. So if I hop back to over here and we'll keep going around the edge of this waterfall, see if there's anything else to find. There's a container up there, but I'm not sure how exactly we get to that. So we might need to go from above, possibly. Looks like we can even go higher up, okay. The first cataract, well, I thought this was the very top of the waterfall, but it looks like there might even be a little bit up there as well. I can actually see on the map there's a little area just off to the right from our point of view, so looks like there must be some other way we can go. Ah, in fact, right over here there's a bunch of ivy that we never found, so we can probably go up here, and this probably takes us to up towards this area. So if we climb all the way up here, Silver Seed, okay. And now we are up here. Right, we can actually get kind of on top of this building. Okay, I didn't realize we were going to be able to do that. Now this is very perilous. But there is a shard up here. Nice view from up here.
We've never been here before.
Cot Outlook, okay.
Shiny.
Another odd triangular shard. Is there anywhere else we can go from here? Can we climb that slope? No, it doesn't look like we could probably do that. Okay, so that's not how we get up to that area, so that's going to have a lot more paths around it. Okay. There are some Agnes enemies over there. I'm going to avoid them. Swim up to this building, but I don't think there's going to be any way for us to go through here. Unless there's something around that little crack there, but we've already discovered this bit of map, so no, probably not. We don't need to go on the island, as I said. So let's just continue around here. So this, I believe, is the way we went for the story. Ah, so now actually, that other area that we saw before that we want to get up to, let's just take a quick look at the map here. So this area up here must be accessible, through the map for Wildwood, which is really nice interconnecting it all. Maybe we should check here, but I don't think there's really anything else here, so I'm going to leave that for now. So, okay, so we'll just continue heading up here. This goes towards the map for Wildwood, and we'll see what awaits us there. So before we continue on, I want to talk about a little setting that I discovered while looking through the options. There's a bunch of other settings here which I'm totally fine with, but there's a setting here called Interlink Control Type, and it goes to Player or Party. It was currently on Player as default, only interlink the player character. Interlinking of allies is controlled by the AI. If we go to Party, we can control interlinking for the player character and party. And if we just go into a fight over here, let's just target this random enemy right here. Use a couple of attacks. I press the interlink button, it actually brings up an entire menu of all the characters. And I can choose directly who to interlink at any time. Which is really, really cool.
That's how you pull off a win.
Okay. It's going to take some time to get used to that, but I think I'm going to keep it on that, actually. Which is really nice. Although, I don't think it really mattered too much. I guess it allows us to switch when we're not playing as that party member. Alright, now over here, we got this quest a while ago when we passed through here about these two that wanted some different food, or at least one of them did. We've now collected that. That plenty enough. Now extractate nectar from picked flowers and... yeah, whack it in. I love a bit of sweetness. Whacking is word unbecoming of chef. Not do that. So what we do? Smear nectar on tree over there. What does that have to do with anything? Eh? What will that do? Wait, we pour it on the tree? We're gonna eat the tree? Have faith in Manana. Friends understand when time is right. We've also got a new dialogue from Laloka. Oh, joyful day! Attacks from castles stop entirely. Relentless barrage of violence was taking toll on beautiful scenery of Ionios, making great eyesore. Any more of you get injured and Laloka become very sad bonnet. You're a Nopon though. Okay. We have to go... where, sorry? Over to... this tree in here. Right. I have no idea what this will do. Okay, Manana, that should do it. Can anyone else hear wings? Meme, what coming? Right, okay, so ingredient is arrive. Everyone have a plan, but so the whole point of this was just to get a monster. That thing is ingredients? Is this a joke? Right, okay. Run away! I mean, if it's coming at us, we better take it out anyway. Alright. Let's deal with this then. See if we can use the new interlinking feature we just discovered. Okay. So, let's just activate, I don't know, Noah. Right here. Okay. And then I'm just going to have to get used to who's using which one. So let's go for Lance right here. I can swap over to you two. But I was kind of liking the fact that we could sort of activate each character as I scroll through them. Because I use the ability to scroll through the characters quite a lot. Other people don't, which might make that feature a bit better. Actually, I might turn this off to be complete. Oh no, but then... no, this is fine actually. Yeah, okay, I've decided I'm actually going to turn this off after this fight, because I'm happy with them going into the Ouroboros as the AI. They only tend to do that when they're on low health, or when the Ouroboros is fully, When it's fully uncooled. Yes. When it's fully cooled down, that's the word. Good, lots of fluids harvested. Fermenting bug juices. We meant to eat body fluids. Plambers only eat flower nectar, so body fluid is very sweet and rich. Whoa, for real? It is still bug juices though. Bug juices, man. Everyone think it icky at first, but as Manana keeps saying, trust in Manana. Manana is probably the person I trust least in this party. Well, let's go back to the campsite. Alrighty, and I'm going to quickly turn that setting off. Gently simmer glare, aubergine, and fermenting bug juice together. Give quick singe at end for finishing touch. Okay. And plate. It smell of delicious, Manana real master chef heap on. Bam Bam's right on that, but it is still glare, aubergine, and bug juices. You do turn disservice. Oh, you do Tom disservice even. Now shut mouth and try bite. Okay, one bite. What's the verdict? It's the greatest thing I've ever eaten! But how it takes that gross vegetable taste and augments it with a tart sweet is giving it an almost fruity tang. Meh, real true? Feed me as many glare aubergines as you want. This fabulous news, it's start of taste revolution. Manana, please teach as many recipes as possible. It pleasure, Manana, as always lovest to share wisdom of recipe with world. Thank you, great teacher. Bam Bam, you'd really learn all this for me? You're the greatest friend an ex-mechanic could ever have. Tasty food is important for long journey. Eat lots and keep energy strong. Bam Bam, heed words of teacher. You heard the lady, Bam Bam. Let's gorge till we burst and we can get back on the trail. It's a deal, bestest friend. Hey, don't we get any? You thought they'd make any for us. Alright, that's that taken care of. Alright. Are they still here or have they left? They have appeared to have left, okay. So we may find them again sometime later on in the world. Righty, so with that, we are good to start exploring the Mac the Wildwood. We've got a bunch of stuff to take care of in Colony Tau. Actually, that might be the first place we go. I'll just run through Mac the Wildwood as normal, but I think we're not going to be very long before we get there anyway. There's a container over there we never got. Looks like we just need to go up that way, is that right? Let's take a little look at that. I believe if we just head up here... The Spring of Ronna was right here and I never discovered it. Oh, maybe this was a cutscene point, right. Okay, well, yes, this was actually quite obvious. Looks like we can just run up and around here. Sometimes that's what cutscenes do. They move you slightly and you don't notice because the characters move in the cutscene. And then you miss stuff. So this is why coming back is very important.
Never seen this place before.
Also discovered the Spring of Quarkaka, which I guess we also just never discovered. That's a wire which goes to the entrance to Colony Tau. I'm just going to avoid it for the sake of exploring this area around here. A giant's limb. Interesting. Right, so with that, we will just head into Colony Tau.
I heard the Colony Tau had some peculiar customs, but this...
There's some info here if we talk to you. No word from Imogen. She left for Colony 4, I believe. I hope she's doing okay there. Oh, so these are about some of the people that I think we saw went to other places. You as well. If you want to survive in this here Mac the Wildwood, you'll need to learn about mushrooms. Mushrooms? Why mushrooms? Ha, well, they may look fun and all, but you'd better not be underestimating them. Some mushrooms are priced as treasures. Others are toxic like you wouldn't believe. The Nighty Night takes the crown there. You eat one of them by mistake, then the next thing you know, you might wake up inside some monster's stomach. Okay, and that's mushroom knowledge, so you gave us 2 pieces of info. Probably don't need anything from the commissary. Did I ever check behind here? There looks to be an NPC... Oh, is there an NPC outside here the whole time? Oh, this is the garden, right, okay. Graziana. Honorine brought some Nopon to the colony with her, and they've got an appetite. I'm a little afraid of them. They're not quite like normal Nopon. I'm sure it's fine though. The world's a big place, full of weird and wonderful things. Okay, the Nopon are here. The most threatening 4 words. The Sidardan Bros. Interesting.
Some relationships change.
Okay, there is some dialogue over here. Oh, this is Juniper, in fact. Let's talk to you. It's just in dribs and drabs, but my friends are starting to come back. The faces of the folks that made it back seem a little different, don't you think? Ha, yes, you may be right. Toughened up somehow, I'd say. Nice. They stand on top of each other. That's amazing. It a little lonely at times, but life in Back of Beyond's actually refreshing change. Local produce all very scrummy, cannot complain. Sure thing. That's Colony 30 affinity, so I'm guessing they were from Colony 30, even though I've never seen them before. There's some info in here from Game. It's almost harvest time. Everyone loves the Harvest Festival, but Spark, does Carson really make you work for it? Okay, harvest time. We got quite a lot of things to discuss then. In fact, Glory, you have some info as well. Have you seen Rain? He's still not recovered from his injuries, so it's a bit worrying if he's gone wandering. Rain's departure. I feel like we've seen you somewhere. Looks like a bunch of our folks will be heading out to the other colonies that you've liberated. It's like Juniper says, we should look forward to getting out there and seeing new things. Is that what you're going to do? Get out in the world? No. If I left, there'd be no one here to take care of the wounded. It's very nice of you. And Guam, you had some more dialogue. Sometimes you can hear the sounds of battle over from the mountain path. I doubt it'll ever encroach as far as here, though. It pays to be cautious, though, don't you think? There aren't many of us, so frontal assaults are a no-go. We have our own ways of doing things. Alrighty, check up here to the Phoronis. There is a container over there and a bunch of other stuff, so I just want to look around and see if we can find anything else. There might be another way up around here, but maybe it's from up top somewhere. Maybe we'll leave that for in a minute. Let's discuss these quests and things first. In fact, we do need Juniper in the party for a bunch of quests. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to press this button. So, Hattie's in a little while. I'll put you back in a bit later. But we'll have Juniper come back in for now.
My stomach's growling. Could we get a bite to eat, please?
Righty. We have a lot to discuss, I believe. So, there's a lot of quests here. Wow, okay. So we'll start with mushroom knowledge.
Hey, listen to this, will ya?
The people of Tau certainly know their mushrooms. I'm kind of envious. I still can't quite tell apart which ones are edible and which ones aren't. Manana must also brush up on mushroomology. Riku agree in totality. It not such long time ago that everybody sleep righteous sleep and get food stolen by Turkins. I'd forgotten about that. But Manana already apologized for that, and anyway, it was a simple blunder. Yeah, and besides that, it wasn't just your fault. Manana will not make same mistake twice. From now, we'll spare no effort in pursuit of deep fungal knowledge. When discover mushrooms, we'll eat everyone, then we'll definitely learn through experience. I'm afraid sleeping too soundly will be the least of your problems then. No worries, stomach of Manana made from 100% indestructible stainless steel. I don't know how reassured I feel. Manana never tire in pursuit of knowledge. We should probably make a point of keeping some tummy-soothing herbs on hand. Yeah, I think we'll have to. Right, now, all of these could require... They all require Juniper, in fact. Okay. Let's start with this one, I guess, because it was the first one we got. I wonder how the people who left the colony are doing. They've stayed in regular contact, and as far as I can tell, they seem to be doing well enough. Though, Imogen's transmission was cut off. I don't know what happened. That's a bit alarming. Imogen's not the type to do anything irregular, so it's unsettling that she wouldn't get in contact with us. Where did she go again? Colony 4. Do you know why she went there? I don't, actually. All I know is that she was very dead set on it. In that case, would it be worth going to look for her? Colony 4 are an upstanding bunch, so I don't expect that anything bad will have happened. Still. Let's go anyway, and find out from Imogen herself. Okay. So we'll head back to Colony 4 a bit later. Rain's departure.
Been meaning to talk to you guys.
Is Rain okay? Seems like his injury's still not stopping him diving headfirst into trouble. He was a sworn friend of my predecessor, and he's a master hunter. I understand your concern, but I believe he can take care of himself. So, he's a hunter too, eh? He was my hunting teacher for a while. That said, I will say that he doesn't know when to stop chasing a monster. That's not a good combination with injury. I know he's a capable guy, but it was overextending himself that got him hurt in the first place. In that case, maybe we should go and look for him. If it looks like he's being reckless, we'll bring him back. Sound good? Sounds great. Let's do it. Hang on. I'm getting a call from... Hello. Hey, Juniper's with you, right? Listen. Sorry for the short notice, Juniper, but could you come and meet me at Sharpish? We think we found Rain. I think we better do as he says. Let's go see Goom and quick. The Hunter. Okay. Harvest time.
Been meaning to talk to you guys.
So, is harvest time a big deal for your lot? It is, yes. We grow virtually all our own food in the colony. We can't sustain ourselves on hunting alone, you know? What's the harvest festival all about then? Nothing special, just a harvest really. We have a lot of crops to bring in at this time of year. The only problem is we're a bit short-handed this year. People are braced for hard work. Can we be of any use? It's just harvesting, right? I can do harvesting. Would you? It would delay your journey. Ah, this is the part where you just thank us graciously and move on. Uni's right. Oh, I see. She was trying to say but it was which is a bit strange. Okay then, thank you. I'd be grateful for your help. Alright, so let's get harvesting. Everyone will be waiting by the entrance to Colony Tau. Okay, we gotta do some food stuffs. And the Nopon are here,
Hey,
this
we got a
extremely
call.
threatening quest. Everyone's commenting on how Colony Tau's gained a few Nopon. Nopon are every place. It true, Nopon very hardy people. The locals are a bit afraid of them, it seems. I can't say I'd call any Nopon I've ever met scary. That is a lie, and you know it. If Honorine invited them, I'm sure they can't be bad. Stuffing their faces, eh? And here I thought Manana was the only one capable of that. Height of rudeness. Alright, enough prattling all of you. Shall we look into it then? Good idea. Let's talk to the Nopon as well. Cultural exchange. We have a lot of things to do. And there were already a couple of quests that we got before.
Are we all ready to fight?
So let's just have a look here. Goodness me, right. Because we had the Turkic Alliance and talking about off-seeing as well. And these all just require Juniper, so... Okay, Lost Friend is the one about Colony 4. Why don't we just go do this one first, because it's
Colony relations
activated.
got updated.
Colony 4? Why did it get updated, or was it just because of... Interesting. Oh, they've got a pink relationship now, that's cool. Okay. Let's quickly skip travel over to... Colony 4 then. So Colony 4 is... Why is this the first skip travel point, by the way? Why not, like, one of these ones? It's just a bit confusing to me. We want to head to right here. That's odd. No sign of Imogen anywhere. She definitely said she was going to Colony 4. Have you tried getting in touch with her? I've tried a few times, but she never picks up. Do you think she got caught up in something? I don't get that impression. If she had, then it would be unusual for everyone to be acting so normally in Colony 4. You're right about that. If she's gone outside the colony, it's going to be a challenge to find her. I think all we can do is ask around here. Sounds like it, so we gotta go talk to a few people, I assume.
Colony relations got updated.
Okay. One over here. From Dinzel. Excuse me. What's this now? We don't get many visitors here. Does the name Imogen mean anything to you? We're trying to find her. Imogen? Yeah, I remember her. She came in once to look at the Levnesses. Strange look in her eyes. You know her? Cheerful as a corpse, that one. I told her not to come in here looking so grim and sent her packing. You meanie. I see. There's an old battleground nearby, so I told her to go and straighten herself out a bit. Reminded her that there's a war on. Thank you for the information. Okay. So that might be towards the old battleground we saw before. There's a quest objective over here now. Alessandra, how are you doing? Hello, sorry. We're looking for a soldier called Imogen. Do you know anything about her? This is a bit random. Imogen? Yeah, she's supposed to have come to Colony 4, but no one's been able to reach her. She's from Agnes, isn't she? I know she arrived here a short while ago. Not sure where she is now, though. Oh. Now you mention it, she came asking the same thing. You mean... she was looking for someone. Any idea who? I have my suspicions, actually, but I can't say any more about it. What? Why not? I just can't. I'm sorry, but that's about all I can tell you. Well, alright. Thanks for your help. That's very suspicious. Okay. There's another person over here. Kukucha! We're looking for a Colony Tau soldier, name of Imogen. Can you tell us anything about her? Meh? Imogen, friends say. Right, no one's been able to get in touch with her, so we're a bit worried. She looked very pondering, but Kukucha not talk with her. I see. Well, thanks anyway. Sorry, Kukucha, not more helping. Okay, so you were no help, unfortunately. There's one more person we could talk to over here. Might this be Solon? Yes. Hello all, and hello to your Agnes friend. I'm actually looking for someone. Do you know an Imogen? Imogen? Yes, she came from Colony Tau, I think. So you know her? I wouldn't say we're particularly well acquainted, but... she was a bit suspicious. Suspicious? That's not the Imogen I know. She always seemed to be looking for something, sniffing around the procurement division and the tactician squad. That said, she looked a little too conspicuous to be a spy. Interesting. Okay, thanks for your help. Alright, well we can go and discuss this now. Let's go to the canteen. Hello. Right.
I'm gonna put my feet up if you don't mind.
Okay, so she might be looking for someone, and maybe
yeah,
at the
we were gonna talk about
battlefield.
that thing.
Okay, I'm lost. So where did Imogen go? We know she was definitely in Colony 4 at some point. This is only speculation, but I think Imogen's looking for someone working outside the colony. Alessandra from the medic team and Solon of the procurement division have both been known to work further afield. But it doesn't look like she... I think I have an idea. Just a little one, but still. Imogen was still a bit hung up when the colony was freed. Hung up? On what exactly? She had a friend who was killed in a battle with another colony. A really close friend. So you think she might be searching for whoever killed her friend? But why focus on Colony 4? No idea. We weren't fighting Colony 4 back then. But if the colony you were fighting was destroyed and its soldiers reassigned, maybe she heard something about it from one of the Noppan caravans and set off to track them down? It's possible, but we can't say much more than that. So, this is about revenge. Spark me. She wouldn't. We're at kind of a loose end here anyhow. Where in the Queen's royal robes could she be? We heard that she'd been sent to that battlefield. We may as well search along that way. What do you say? Let's. I hope she hasn't gone and done anything stupid. Alrighty, so I believe that means we need to go up to the... Oh, that's not quite the Old Kana battlefield I was expecting, but we can certainly go over here. Just over here by the entrance to the Ribby Flats. There you are, hello. Imogen! Juniper, what are you doing here? That's what I want to know. What's going on here? Why haven't you been in contact? Sorry, I lost track of time. This your idea of a nice day out or something? No, not really. I'm not doing anything out here. What do you mean by that? I came searching for whoever killed. It's okay, I know. But there was no one left to find. He died soon after he was reassigned here. This is all that's left to even show there was a battle here. Were you going to avenge your friend? No. When the flame clock was broken, for some reason I saw my friend's face. And also their killers. It's the worst feeling, isn't it? I started to wonder what the killer was doing with his life. I wanted to meet him, just once. But it was too late. Everyone in Colony Falls said he fought bravely for his friends. So you couldn't get the closure you needed. I didn't get to meet him. But I kind of feel better about it all. He was fighting for something too. He was our enemy and I hated him so much, but he was still just a soldier with friends he cared for. You're right, and those feelings of friendship are something we hold on to as well. I'm sorry I made you come all this way. Shall we go back to Tau? Not yet. I think I want to stay here a bit longer. Colony 4 would have considered me an enemy at one time, but they've treated me so kindly. I want to learn from them before I can go back. Got it. I think it'll be a good experience for you. But please, please, please keep in touch, okay? I will. Thanks, Juniper, and you too. One problem solved. Okay, so...
Relations got updated.
Nice. So let us open up the menu again. What is the next thing I want to take care of? Yeah, why not? Let's see what these Nopon are doing, because they look stupid. Righty, over here we've got Honorine and the Sidardan Bros. Honorine, do you have a second? Ah, I have had it with you. Huh? How many times do I have to tell you? I do not have the time for this. What? Would like to eat meal, please. Would like to eat sweets, please. Forest is too scary and full of bugs. Please fix. What the? Who or what am I even looking at here? The ultimate Nopon fusion is rare to meet. Juniper, I'm begging you, please do something about these fuzzballs. Like what? How you say such thing when we come all this way for you? You didn't come for me, you came for yourselves. I went to Colony 30 to learn a bit about machines, and all I got was these lousy Nopon. Whoa, just chill for a second. Getting all het up ain't gonna solve anything. Eating sweets is good for help issue with anger management. I'm done. I'm just so done. Give me a minute and I'll boot them out. Or we could resolve it with no booting necessary? Oh, come on, Juniper. I can't believe you're siding with them over me. Well, while we're here, why not listen to what they have to say? You good and understanding person. All we want to do really is help. Oh? What are you going to help with? We very whiz with machine, and we make very interesting thing for you. The only thing you've made for us is a giant dent in our food supplies, you walking stomachs. Meh, what stain on honor. Okay, I'm officially all Noponed out. Got to check on the meat I'm drying. You preserve food. Yeah, I have to do it in a hut, which is enough of a chore already. So I really do not have time for these jokers today. Oh, is that inconvenience? Oh, it finally clicked, did it? Yes, you are an inconvenience to me, you fuzzy nuisances. Honorine, please calm down. I've never seen you like this. Look, drying and smoking meat takes a lot of work. Colony Tower is a special place. I know that to you it may seem that our ways are inefficient, but... Yes, that's exactly why we're here. Can help with build meat smoker. What? But currently parts of smoker is missing. Cure for this is procure for us. If you could do something like that, why didn't you just say so? We're going to want to eat meat soon, so smoker should be built, snip snap. Nope, can't talk to him. Nopon always very devoted to fulfilling his own wishes. Okay, so if, say, we were to get you the parts you need for the smoker, you'd be able to build it. Nopon always keep word, can rely on us. Okay, good. Honorine will need your help too. Fine, just for you, Juniper. You know they aren't being malicious. Let's see if we can get these parts for them. Good lucks! goodness me. Okay. So we'll talk to you guys, and we are probably going to have to do one of these little
What was
quests.
it again?
Probably got enough, or do we? Ooh. Put a couple of those in. No, we're not going to have enough, no matter which of these I give, so... We'll have to come back to this at a little bit of a later time, unfortunately, because I just don't really want to go and, take care of all the machine part hunting. Right, at least that gets rid of one quest we don't have to do right now. Let's do the harvest next, which is coming over here.
Relationships
We got some
changed.
dialogue over here with Cardamine.
Colony relations got updated.
It's a relief to hear that Imogen's safe and sound. I was getting worried because I knew something was definitely up with her. I just couldn't place it. Anyway, what matters is she's alive and well. And why don't I go ahead and switch over to someone else just so we can have some different dialogue for the colony stuff. As a colony, we're mostly self-sufficient, so we need arable land, enabling you to grow your own food without having to forage. Good thinking. Juniper! Oh, you've brought friends. We've come to help with the harvest. Do you need a hand with anything? Oh, are you serious? Yes, sure. There's plenty of work going around. Glory, don't just... I'd accept a Turkin's help right now, so they're in. Carson and Glory are in charge of assigning the work in the fields. It's better for me to be nearby, given the injuries coming in. Injuries? Who'd have thought farming could be so dangerous? Don't be dense, there's always danger in the forest. So how about it? Still willing? Of course, just tell us what you need from us. In that case, how do you feel about digging up potatoes? Spud Patrol, got it. Thanks, shouldn't take long if you all pitch in. Okay.
Let's dig up some spongy spuds.
Sure. Wow, there's so many! Nicely done, Senna. Yay, you're all mine, potatoes.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Okay. Are these different depending on who activates them? I spy potatoes! Alright, maybe I'll try and have some different characters activate these. See what they say. Got a big one! Okay. So let's have Noah come over here. Let me just dig this up. I'm not sure if that's the sound of digging, but... Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Let's report back to Carson.
Alrighty. Hey, we're done with the harvest. What's going on? Shh, quiet, they'll see you. You want to elaborate for us, love? The monsters that have their greedy eyes on our spuds, they're coming this way. This happens every single time. The amount of collateral damage they've caused, I swear. I did wonder what harvesting methods you were using to cause so many casualties. This makes more sense. We usually muster the whole colony to drive them off, but this year we're short of people, so... Oh, what do we do? Remember what Uni said, just thank us graciously, no need to stand on ceremony. Oh, right. Yes, sure. And you'll be there too, Juniper, of course. Now, let's clear those monsters out. Sounds like a plan. Righty, got some monsters to take care of. Only level 34, shouldn't be too much of a problem. Righty, there were actually 12 enemies to take out there, but they were all pretty easy, so no real need to show any of that. Let's talk back to you. We took care of the monsters in the vicinity. Glad to hear it. We wouldn't have been able to manage it so elegantly on our own. We can't just let them make off with your treasured taters now, can we? You've got that right. We put our blood, sweat and tears into growing those little spuds. Glory and the others aren't technically in charge of the fields, but they help out. When I see them all working so hard, the thought of those monsters stealing our hard-earned crops makes me fume. I bet. No one likes being robbed. There's no need to stress over it. If you overthink everything like Carson here, any loss will be a big shock. Hey, come on now. Anyway, the monsters are out of the picture. As far as I'm concerned, that's a win. You're right. Rowland would be pleased to stock up more monster meat too. He's such a greedy guts. I'd rather he sharpen his sense of danger a bit more. If he wants to eat, he has to work hard. But isn't that the exact opposite of... Yes? Never mind. Anyway, thank you very much for your help. Way to change the subject. Leave it. We harvested the potatoes and there's no harm done. That's the important thing here. True that. All that's left is to eat the fruits or veg of our labours. We'll let you know when the grub's up. Right, that's done. Info acquired forest living.
Interesting news.
Sure, let's go discuss this real quick.
Nice. Could we get a bite to eat, please?
Okay. I just want to see what this is. Maybe it's
Let's make the most of our break,
just a
guys.
bit of a short one, or maybe it's a new quest. No, it's just a short one, that's fine.
Where should I start?
Colony Tower sure is a batty place, huh? An understatement if ever I heard one. It's straining the definition of the word colony. Well, I like their rich natural environment. Yeah, that's about the only thing they've got going for them. Even their clock was almost all the way out. And they don't seem to use their Pharaonis much. But conversely, that makes it harder for enemy troops to find them. There doesn't seem to be much traffic in the area. Their consul hardly even visits them. They've been left to fend for themselves in so many ways. Hard to believe they've survived that way for so long. It does beg the question, doesn't it? It's a mysterious twist of fate that led us to meet and get to know them, truly. Right? Maybe it wasn't so bad getting shot at after all, eh, Uni? Excuse me, how'd you like to be on the receiving end next time? Well, I don't, certainly. Okay,
Let's move out.
so, if we go back to our quest menu real quick. The next one we need, we're not doing cultural exchange because that is more parts. So now we've got the hunter, which is about rain. And this was the guy who phoned us mid-conversation, actually.